Hello, hello. Oh, just pulling in. I haven't been here in a while. Actually, I haven't been here for about 4 or 5 months because we went through winter. It may not seem like that when you see this video, but it's been a while since I've been here. Just to take a quick look at the property. Still here. My old tent, remember that? But here's the house. It's still here. Woo! My neighbor said it got up to about 60, 70 miles an hour winds. And, well, it held up. So I don't have a lot of time to spend here. It's roughly about, 11:30, 12 o'clock. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to spend the night here or not. But that being said, there's a handful of little things that I would really like to get done. So I'm going to kind of focus on that. All right, well, it's cold in here. The place wasn't completely waterproof or dried in. But, I mean, it's pretty good. I don't see any puddles or anything. I don't see where a whole lot of water could even come in. It looks like it may have been possibly wet. I'm gonna wait for my neighbor to get here and we'll take a look. I do see where water was coming in. Look here. Yep. We only kind of screwed the siding in, and it looks like the wind got a hold of that and pulled it out a bit. So that looks like where the water was coming in. But I'm liking it. Here, let's take another look here. A huge window. Love it, love it. So right now, a little bit of sunlight's able to come in, so that's cool. Heat this area up. That's where I want to put the couch, right there. Steps are going to go here. Kitchen over here. Tiny bathroom there. And the entire upstairs is going to be a bedroom and stuff for utilities, storage tank. I don't know where my pantry's going yet, but I'll find a place for it. It would be nice to have a root cellar out in the yard. My bathroom window, the window is open. So water may have come in there. But for the most part, it's alive. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I did pick up all of the insulation that I'm going to need, at least for down here on the bottom. Maybe even up on top. I just don't remember. But anyway, it's time to get to work. One thing that's nice, I've got somewhat of a second floor up here. Now these beams going across, those are not permanent. No, those aren't permanent. Those were there temporarily. The brackets weren't very expensive at all, so I got those. But my thought is actually I think those are 2x6s. To my understanding, I might need maybe 2x8s. But I'm just not real sure. I like the fact that they're hanging down there. I get a lot more room up there. But I need a little bit of professional help on this to see what's best. I can only assume it would be better if the beams were hanging up on the ledge, like sitting on the ledge instead of hanging like that. So I'll get back to that. But for now, though, at least I have somewhat of a second floor where I can start storing a few things. So that's nice. Well, today's going to be kind of sad. There's a handful of things that I did. I'm just going to show you. Not a handful, just a couple things. I fixed over in the corner. That's where it wasn't screwed in very tight. I actually screwed it in because this is only screwed in that one part because that's where my kitchen window is going to be, so I didn't want to nail it down. Over here though, as you can see, there's some air coming in there. When I went to nail it in, I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't put the other 2x4 up against there to give me more space to actually nail it in. So I got a 2x4. When I come back, I'll fix that. My neighbor came over and mentioned about water. It seemed to be possibly coming in up there. Next weekend, it might be raining here, and it would be nice to stay in here while it's raining, just so I can see where moisture's coming in. There's no moisture coming in on the east side of the house, but the west side, you can definitely see discoloration, I think, in that corner there. Now, my thought was I was going to fix this window because if you look here, you see how the window is actually more towards the house than up against flush there. When I first put that in, I was thinking I wanted it to be flush in the bathroom. So when I used the shower, it wasn't going to catch on the window seal and eventually cause some damage, possibly. So I wanted it up flush to the inside. But now, water can get in on that side. But since it is the north side, it doesn't rain too much over there, and I will have a porch, but we're going to get that rubber membrane and do it again real good on the outside and then put some nice trim on it. Really high, thick, really high up trim. So if water ever does come over there, we're going to have trim and caulking around it, so water won't actually get in there, if I can help it. This is my view through my sliding glass door. See the hillside there? So again, it looks like that I'm just completely alone. And then of course my view on this side, it's like no one's here, which is exactly how I want it. Now, if you look here, you can see my neighbor's house, but when those trees fill out again, that's gone. You won't be able to see it. The leaves are gone and it's good. Let's see. I was able to use that for some storage up there, as you can tell. And I have everything packed up and ready to go. So not much today. I did go around and we did take out those long nails that were sticking out. There's still a few here, but that's not going to hurt anybody. So what I am going to do, if you can see here, see the little holes there. So I got some caulking, so what I will do is when I caulk the inside and the outside, I'll fill those holes up. And that's about it. So everything's locked up tight and I'm ready to go. I'll see you next time.